Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers doing the Legends mod, the solo Crusader playthrough. We left off getting ambushed, well, pretty much cornered by lindworms last episode. And we were very closely but able to take care of them. I've taken a couple minutes to breathe and relax a little bit. Feel a little calmer than I did before. But on our way back south, which we've been trying very hard to, just check out this place down south. We see the Weeping Tomb, which now has, unlike before, Sir Vladimir the Fleshtaker and Sigmund the Gravewalker. And some other people I don't really care about. So let's go ahead and throw in our undead necklace. We don't have to worry about the Geists then, and see what kind of famed shields these guys are going to drop us, because that's, I swear, all we've gotten lately. Overall, though, this won't be too tough of a fight for us. That's us there fighting the Lindworm, obviously. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't put myself here. I think the muddy earth would give us difficulties. Ooh, look at that one-handed axe. Oh, baby. Sir Sigmund the Gravewalker. We should be friends. Definitely not a famed shield. Baby. Yeah. Are you guys even trying to get over here? I don't feel like you're trying. And you have what appears to be a regular flail. It's hard to say. That might just be another famed shield. Alright, we'll miss the dog. Of course. Guys don't care. They're coming at us either way. I really need to clean off my desk. There's so many coffee mugs. That's what that sound was me just dealing with coffee mugs. Well, at least we're getting the Geists out of the way. I'm not sure about that guy's flail, but we'll see. That axe, though. That axe. I feel like this might be a really long fight just because they're gonna take forever to get around here. Look at dodgy pants there. Stand in murky water, you don't care. I guess it kinda cares. Come on. Let's get this over with. Yeah. At least they're killing themselves trying to get to better ground. I do appreciate that. I feel like I just need to take a breather. Nope, maybe not. Well, they're both on bad grounds, so that does please me. Just take a nice breath. Let them kill themselves. He tried to get that better ground once his friend was dead there. Come on. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Ooh, it was a nice... The Harvester. 25 to 55 damage, that was not that great. 42 to 66, however, is much more than this. Let's see. This guy ignores almost half of armor, though. I mean, there's something to be said for that. 9 fatigue penalty, though. There is something to be said for that. I guess it's only 3 fatigue, but... and the durability is sky high in both of them. This guy is way better against armor, though. Even though his damage has rolled well. And it has rolled well. 7 and 11. He ignores 50% more damage. That's pretty awesome. The shield breaker, huh? Well, he's not really meant for breaking shield, if you ask me. Interesting. Good stuff from the Fallen Heroes lately, though. Speaking of which, there's goblins? What is that? Orcs. Yeah. Let me tell you how I don't care about them right now. Let's go here. Let's see if we can sell stuff. They should be in good moods. Yep, says it's time to sell. We'll sell that, sure. It's just taking up space. I have to learn to let go of my material possessions, especially those that I don't really need. Speaking of which, I don't think I need this anymore. It's really just a backup in case the other one broke. And that's a rare issue these days. I don't feel strong love for this guy. A huge chance to hit head. I guess there's time and place for that. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. This guy though, do I like him more than this guy? It looks really cool. I mean, this one does look cool too. I don't know. I feel like I like that the fatigue is better. But I feel like it's more important to ignore that much more armor than what we get. Because that's going to be like, what, 17 to 27 damage-ish? A little less than that because of the ignoring armor. Where this one is a third, so 17 to 22. So they're probably about equal, actually, in terms of damage. Via ignoring armor. This one is cooler looking. That doesn't count for a lot, let's be honest. Not to mention it does have less fatigue. I think I'm really splitting hairs by trying to say one has a difference over the other. I'm not so sure. What I am sure about is that we need to repair some stuff. Hard. The borders change. They're still fighting over that place up there, huh? And there's 5 brigands. Which I would think would want nothing to do with fighting me, but I guess let's find out. Yeah, you coming my way? I will make you pay for wanting to fight me. I will hurt you. You've got a few leaders, is that why? No? You running from me? Good choice. You're just going to them? No? I just don't want them to jump me last second and get Dawn involved. Not Dawn. I don't think there's much point in fighting them. Maybe we'll cross paths here in a bit. Maybe. I guess we don't really have anything to repair. Well, that's not true. I need to set that one thing to repair. Now we do. Let's stop here, though. I want to see if we can get some tools and some supplies. Just overall, I think there's some things we need. That will do me well. Food. We'll buy some fish. Sure. And really, that's kind of all I wanted. I don't see them having much else for me. Let's humor them. What do you want? Follow the tracks. Yeah. It's not worth the time or money, really. Northeast, yada yada. We will fall into his hands now. Not delivering coins for him. Beasts roaming about. Oh man, is a beast the nuisance. What kind of beasts? Dire wolves, roughneck, noxers. Nah. Well, he gave him the time of day. Probably more than he deserved. Kind of feel bad letting those bandits go. I'm not gonna lie about that. They're probably out raping and pillaging right now, and I could have put a stop to that. I should put a stop to that. What do we have here? Master Archer Leader. Veterans. Yeah. Just a Master Archer, but like, you really need to bring a Warlord if you want me to be interested in fighting your keep. You know, that probably sounds kind of prestigious of me. Like, just you guys? Maybe on the way back. We'll see how I feel. You gonna fight me? Oh, he's definitely coming at me. Good. Okay. I can't make out who's attacking me? Bro, I came at them. I started this fight. Mad Hounds. The Abominable Bastard. Oh, that's a hell of a name. You spent a long time thinking that one up. And then there were 7. Hey, whoa. Dude. Alright, let's get rid of that overhaul. Good. I'll deal with one of them at least. Can't believe you didn't. No, it's a thug, that's why. That was a monk. It's like, why didn't you do your little thing? That's why. He's still to 63. Those shields, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. No, no, no. No, no, no. We'll get that last guy. Not much experience, but hell, was it a good time. Alright. I don't think we have to do a whole lot of repairing, so. Apparently we need to do more healing, which I'm skeptical of. Yeah, we're full health. Something about that doesn't match up quite right. I haven't figured out what exactly, but something. Sure. We're gonna make him one brave donkey. Actually, how much experience until we're real leveled? We still got a way. Still got a way. Alright, let's continue on. I really want to hit this place up. I've been talking about it for what? It's probably like a week now, right? We have Sir Strong, the Restless, and some Geists. I like it. Let's put our undead necklace on. Not that it should hopefully matter. We have the bravery of a something. I don't even know. No necromancer, so it means a good time for me. 27 of them. Oof. At least they can actually, you know, like walk at me. It's one way to start the fight, I suppose. Hello, friend. That looks like a shield. Might be the axe. Lots of shields and axes from them. Don't you guys use swords anymore? Come on. Even a nice one-handed sword for just a repose, or yeah, for a good repose shield, build would be fine. Honestly. Some more filter in there, and I'll spin one more time. There we go. Yeah. Getting the most out of my spins. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. That one scream scared me. It's more effective on me than it was my character. It's probably for the better. I think this is just the rest of them here. Don't do that. Please don't do that anymore. Alright, just the 3 of them. More of them. Don't do that. Alright, we're done here. 5,000 experience. Nicely done. Oh, I like you. No max roll and damage. Durability maybe. 7 fatigue costs, 3 less weapon fatigue per use, which is really awesome. Oh man. So this is going to be a regular two-handed sword. This isn't going to be. This isn't going to be a repose one. I can tell just by the fact that it deals damage to shields. That is dead sexy. Sir Rosalie's Longbeard. So this is the treasure we were told about. This wasn't from the champion. The shield here, of course, was from the champion. And compares to this one, 48, 48, 15, 33. Uses less fatigue, but has a higher fatigue cost just for equipping. So, look at all that treasure. My god. So we have to compare that sword to the one that Donkey has, which will be interesting. Now, the one that Donkey has is pretty sexy looking as well. Did roll someone on that. 85 to 100. Yeah, this one does way more damage. Also builds up less fatigue. Not like that one does, but what do you want? Get in the cat cam. You know what I want. Get you in the cat cam. I think they're both really kick ass, to be perfectly honest. I mean, do I really need that less fatigue? I have a shit ton of fatigue. I'd rather have the higher damage, and it's a lot of damage. It's not a small amount. But just to make sure that I'm correct, yep, we got overhead, we got split, we got swing, and that's it. It's a shame, but we'll be selling it. Mew. All right, what else do we have in these points? Then we got some time left. Somebody just went out that way. Nobody there really worth killing, in my opinion. I'm very pleased with the amount of undead we've been finding. Heyo. Speaking of which, I mean, they just been so good to us. A few fallen heroes, a few necromancers, Sir Jephram the Damned, and Sir David the Gold. Those are pretty boring names for fallen heroes. David? Jeff? Little tight on inventory spots, but I think we can make this work. At Bones Rest. Yeah, we might just feel bad saying it, but we might just kind of farm the undead for a bit. But, oof. Really get the gear that I'm looking for. So we can find ourselves a... That thing looks awesome. I think it's just a two-handed axe. with like a 2-tile reach axe, which means he's gonna love that spot there. This is maybe another mace, maybe, or flail, maybe another shield, I can't tell. Those are just regular fallen heroes. Yeah, I can't tell if that's an axe you want to use in front of you or not. He tried to bite me, so I'm going to assume no. I don't think those necromancers can see these guys to buff them. It's a very strange situation to be in. You can stand there and take a peek at it if we happen to stand there, we'll take a peek at it. So you can see him. It appears to be 3 necromancers. Alright, let's peek at it. What do we got? No, this is a 2-handed axe that you would use next to somebody. It doesn't say it has a range of 2 tiles. 60 shield damage. The Bull of Einstein's Slayer. It's wordy. Holy crap, 60 shield damage. And a max fatigue of 9? I mean, that's pretty intense. Hasn't rolled like on damage or armor effectiveness at all, which is kind of strange. Or maybe some on durability. It's got a mouthy name, looks cool, I guess. Overall, I'm not super impressed with it. His shield damage is ridiculous. I can't even think of a reason why I'd want to have that. But you know, we'll head out and do our thing, I guess. Can I just run at you next turn? Yeah, that seems like maybe a yes. Your dead friends are back there. He'll move up and probably push me off. I mean, if I was him, I'd push me off. Dead friends are catching up. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, yeah. There we go. It's like I'm too slippery for you, but then you got me. Never mind. And they're just like running off to the side for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on anymore. Never claimed to understand this game. Alright, well that should be that then. Really? Those 2 zombies just took me from confident to like staggering. Please. Get out of here. Body hit, man. He's still trying to bite me. I'm really confused about this guy. He's not gonna get in range. I need to go to him. Alright. This was the flail. Nice. Good. Because I don't really want any more shields. Did not roll on damage. Rolled on ignore armor. Actually pretty decently. Because I think most flails don't really do that well in ignore. Well, that being said though, I don't see a strong reason to keep either one of them. Which kind of sucks. The Violent Hatred. That's a hell of a name. Gets to the point though, you know? Anything in here that I really don't want. These guys aren't worth garbage. Not that I think these shields are worth much either. Some of that armor might be. There we go. Let's head to town and sell some stuff. Feeling good. Feeling real good. Does the Black Company feel like dying? A sword master, lots of mercenaries. It's arguable who would not make it out of that. Okay, let's organize this hot mess a bit. You want to pay an astounding amount of money for these. I will let you. Please do. What does the goose say? Goose says, great time to sell. To that, I say, great. This guy is not a decent spot. Could easily not pay attention and sell him, and I would be so upset about that if I did. Some axes and stuff. Yeah, probably gonna sell you. It's a real shame. It just feels like such a shame, you know? Such a waste. To have weapons like these and sell them. But I mean, if you're not gonna use them. And I don't think I am. Your tools here are very expensive. We have made a tremendous amount of money. And I mean tremendous. What is this Force Call contract about? Goblins have set up camp, slave driver's base southwest of Campstadt. I'm nowhere near there, and I do not care about that. Yeah, I don't see how I would want to do that. What are you prepared to pay for your safety? Follow and keep west of here. Is that the one over there that I kind of already saw? Yeah. Yeah. We get some good money though, jeez. What do we have here at Ode Festa, on Festa? The Festas. A whole lot of nothing so far. Cheaper tools. We'll buy a little. You never know. Any talk of the undead walking about? Well, here to the northeast. Don't know what the locals call it. Okay. Ruined farmhouse north of here. Alright. Ruined farmhouse north of here. Now that's pretty broad. Oh, I just got an achievement called Anniversary. Now I know I've played campaigns way longer than 1 year. But okay. Are you kidding me? There's just 2 champions walking around there? Bring it, friends. Bring it. We're only about 4,000 experience away from leveling 2. This could do it for us. Mr. Vengeful. Oh, there's the farmhouse. We found it. That spawned 2 champions? I wonder what's there. He's got a nice looking axe. And he has... I think that's a regular axe. Maybe a shield. He has a nice looking axe. Now we could always do better than the axe we have. Though this one is inhabited by an evil spirit, so it would take a lot for me to want to replace it. It'd take a lot for me to replace it. It's rolled well on damage and like armor damage too, so 2 things that I'm very into emotionally. You need to die. There we go. That's perfect. You need to die or not be standing right next to me. Wow, that was simple. Oh, they were both axes. Nice. This puts me in the same spot as the other one. This one hasn't really rolled on anything. What? Like, seriously? It just rolled on durability and fatigue per use. This guy has not rolled on damage. He rolled on shield damage and fatigue use. The Fallen Hero's Conqueror and the Glorious Shield Breaker, which pales in comparison to shield breaking of this guy. Those are two I can pass on up. That won't be a problem. What do we got here? Yeah. There's something to the northeast. Let's see if we can scout that out real quick. Pop up this mountain. I got random black paint and briquettes. Well, they said northeast, which could be anywhere. Like right there. Wow, look at them. They're just setting out like little traps and stuff. A warlord. I hate fighting master archers though. They even have a sword master. God, they got quite the setup here. There's a crap ton of them. This must be the bandits spot kind of over here, because there's some down here and there's some up here. I'm not really looking to fight bandits. What all we got going on? Expensive dyes. Cheap tools? Cheapish. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, should I be selling some of the stuff? Yeah, actually, they're pretty optimistic here. It sucks to sell some of those things. It does. Just feel like we've been showered with famed items lately, and I'm just like, not good enough. Try harder. I feel slimy for that. Let's see. No way to find something for you. Not being paid enough. It's good experience, but come on. Absolutely not worth my time. Okay. The broken third. Unbroken third. Master archers? Nah. Plus they were hired by a noble house. I have little intention of pissing off. I really want to get this last level, so we're going to drag this episode out a bit. What do we have here? Nothing that impressive. Alright, well. Farmhands? I'm not going to chase them down. I don't feel like it. Leaders, marksmen, raiders, thugs. That's all well and good, though. This will definitely give me the experience I'm looking for. So I don't think it's much. That or I terribly miscounted how much experience I need left. Which is always possible. Ooh, a sword staff. August the Gravedigger. And City the Menace. Who honestly doesn't look that menacing. Take the high ground just so the archers have even less of a chance to hit me. Used to be marksmen had a pretty good chance of hitting me all the time. Now I think they're rolling fives. Sixes. Even that guy rolled a 6. $28 to $12. Yeah, you think you're real fucking funny, don't you? Wait, you can repose with that? Did I forget that? Well, he dropped it. It's not famed. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, almost got him. Yeah, you should run. But you can't. There it is. Yeah, let's take a quick look at that. I don't think it's gonna necessarily be better than what I'm using, but I think it's worth checking out. Don has also got a level. Good for you, Don. Never stop improving. Never stop improving, Don. So this is 50 to 85. $50 to 70, so is less damage. 40 to 100, 25 to 100. Increased chance to hit head, I don't care about. And less fatigue cost. So with the same durability, this is better. Unless this offers something. Oh, you have spear wall? They've changed this. This didn't have this before. Didn't have lunge. Didn't have spear wall. I'm rather positive of that. It does have thrust, so I could attack twice with that, as opposed to this, which has slash, and I could attack twice with that. This also has split, which is strange. But I could do that, I suppose. It's very strange. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I could really do a lot of hurt with spear wall. I don't know. I mean, if it was famed and did more damage, then the answer would be hell yeah, right? Either way, they're all going to work off the one-handed sword mastery perk, so I think that's what I'm going to be getting this time. Unless in the next couple seconds I see something that makes me feel otherwise. Sundering Strikes is something that would be nice at this point, I think, as well. But not as nice. But it's definitely on my list. And, honestly, I think in getting Shield Expert soon as well, because we'll probably start using the shield more once we have one-handed sword mastery, especially if we can get ourselves a really nice one-handed sword. Those swords can deal a lot of damage as well, and should not be reckoned with. And we could even maybe pull off a duelist, which would be like a first for me. I've never been able to pull off duelist. I don't know if it's really worth it or not. But if we have a nice one-handed something or another that ignores, 50 plus armor, and then we put that on top of it, I don't see why not. Unless someone can tell me why not, I would appreciate that. Alright, well, let's get the one-handed sword mastery. So there was some discussion, but I think for the most part there was an agreement that this would not cost less fatigue on a two-handed one. So you can see here, repose costs 25, 10% chance to hit. Here it costs 25, 10% chance to hit. So let's find out for the sciences. Uses 19. No penalty to hit, even though it's that. So it is the same. It does work. It's based off the skills, not the weapon, which I was very certain of. But for anyone who wasn't sure, rest assured, it is indeed the case. Alright, well, we got those perk points. Let's not forget this. I would like to get this up a bit more. Though honestly, I probably could really just start splitting shields too. How much shield damage do you do? Not much. Because these guys are coming at me with heater shields, I think. So it would take 1 or 2 swings. I don't know. It's going to be a long time before I think I'm convinced health won't be worth it. Getting some more defense at some point too, regardless of what type. I don't know. If we start using shields, that's one of the real benefits to using shields. Getting shield expert is, well, of course, defensive bonus goes up. And the damage reduced is there, but we could end up getting a lot of defense. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the sword board idea. But as always, let me know your thoughts. I'm always excited to hear from everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope everyone you know is keeping safe, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.